Alexa, do you know Slay? For everybody to come up and through here. Alexa, do you know Slay? So I'm gonna stop playing on my phone once more people enter the chat. Hey, Gretch. How are you? I know I'm late. I know I'm really got caught up talking to the roomies about current events. So, not too late though. Only a few minutes. How was your day today? Good, good, good. Waiting for a few folks to join. Good. Glad to hear it. Let me put this up on Instagram so I can invite folks. This is going to be... So I'm... don't know. I don't know if he might, Rabbit. He might. Tomorrow's his birthday, so I decided to bless him with some presents. Because what kind of best friend would I be if I didn't? Oh no. Oh no, I'm so sorry to hear that. That's rough. Oof. I'm so sorry to hear that. You're not the only story I've heard of something like that happening where, they just said it's completely done. We're not going to survive this. So you're one of several friends that I'm worried about and am asking the universe to protect right now. So whew. I know it's rough. So we will just see. Just go ahead. I see. Hey. So let me just go ahead and shoot the ish with y'all and not keep knocking on this pads so I don't keep shaking. But I will have to say that this week has been the best for me as far as my mental health since this whole thing has started. I don't know what the change is. Maybe I've just acclimated to the situation, but I haven't felt weepy. I haven't felt, there hasn't been a day where I'm just like, I'm just going to stay in bed, not doing anything. I have no makeup on right now, only because I fell asleep with my makeup on last night. And I was punished for that by having a wicked ass nightmare. So, so I will try my best not to do that. So I washed my face this morning and just wanted to give my skin a rest. But there will be looks coming tomorrow. But yeah, I've been pretty upbeat. I've been pretty productive this week. As for now, our stay-at-home orders are still on, will still be lifted on the May 15th. I'm holding, maybe that's not the right phrase to use right now. I'm not holding my breath. But I will say that I am fully, thank you. I fully expect the outside to still be outlawed. I expect that the stay-at-home orders will be extended because even though in certain places the curve is flattening, um, I think I saw a tweet from the governor saying that ours isn't. So I think we might still. I'm pretty much planning to spend my first summer indoors, my first summer in California indoors. And I mean, I could be pissed about it, but no. What's the point? What more can I do? It's actually insanely hot here in the summer, so I'm not too mad about it because I get to sit in the AC. That's how I'm looking at it. But yeah, we're gonna try to keep it light, try to keep it upbeat, try to move away from talks of that Rona today. I wanna have a conversation with y'all. That's why I do this. And yeah. So how are you? How's your week been? Anything? What's the gossip? What's the tea? Anything new and exciting going on in your lives? I know. I know people are. I won't say going through it. I think a lot of my friends are kind of in a better place about it. I don't want to overgeneralize though. So we'll just see. Yeah. Like when we all moved here last year, I still don't have a vehicle, but we would take a lot of walks. And then we were like, we should probably go either before 10 a.m. or after 5 because it's good. Like that, whew, 11 to 3 is just way too hot. Woo! I don't know why my cat decided to attack the couch. I apologize. Little, I've been hesitant to watch Little Fires Everywhere. I don't know why. I mean, I have nothing else to. Actually, you know what I started watching and I need to finish? I'll probably finish this weekend after. Oh, I'll tell you guys about that. Yeah, it was high 80s here. I started watching McMillions about the that whole McDonald's monopoly fraud that happened a few years ago. And I've also been watching a lot of my favorite movies just to keep my spirits. And I've been rediscovering a lot of older music I used to love when I was a kid. And I'm just like, I used to love this song. Why don't I listen to it anymore? Like, which one was it? I think there's this guy on here on YouTube, Todd in the Shadows. He's a music critic, and he critiques pop songs. And he has this whole playlist of what he calls One Hit Wonderland, where he goes through the whole careers of bands and artists that are only known for one song. And one of the songs that he did was Tub Thumping by Chumbawamba. I had that on repeat all day yesterday because I forgot how much I loved that song. It's a song along with If You Steal My Sunshine by Len that somebody called my song because that's just how I live life. That whole chorus, I get knocked down, but I get up again. I was just like, so glad my roommates were not home because I blasted that. Oh, goodness. But I love that song. I love that song. I haven't watched Big Mouth. I've heard good things about Big Mouth, but I just have not taken the plunge. I may add it to that list, though. There's a bunch of shows I want to re-binge, like Archer. I love that show. Protesting. That's what it is. She's protesting. Even though she knows the gig, she knows that this is what I do every Friday. She's protesting because I'm not in the room. Yes, Tanya. I mean, y'all are lucky that I have bottoms on right now. So I'm not going to judge anybody if they're not wearing pants. Listen, John Krasinski has his whole thing on YouTube, which we need to watch. We haven't watched the prom episode of Some Good News, but his whole bit at the end is he stands up and has it has some different like non-pants bottoms on. Like one episode he had a skirt, like a tulle tutu on. Another one he just had boxer shorts on. So I'm not going to judge anybody for not wearing pants. Like, honestly, what's the point? I'm surprised I have a bra on right now. It's a sports bra, but still. I know I have friends who are like, I haven't worn a bra in a month. What's the point? You know? So not going to judge anyone. I also don't judge people who don't. All I will say is, to the best of your ability, keep up your grooming. Like, I don't understand people who are like, I'm not going to take care of my skin because what's the point? Like, you need to do your skincare. You need to do basic grooming. You still need to groom during this time. Like, I understand if you don't know how to cut your own hair, your hair is going to grow out. Like, if you don't know how to do your own nails and you have like acrylics or gels on, you know, I understand that, but to just not do skincare, to just, I mean, unless you're going through depression, which I get, like there were times in my depression where I just didn't shower for days. Like I get that. But to just say, I've seen people on the social medias just like, well, you know, I'm not going outside. Nobody's going to see me. So I'm just not going to, what's the point of doing my skincare? Why would you, what, to neglect yourself is so counterproductive right now. It's a piece of advice I'm going to throw at you guys. It's just try to do your best to not neglect yourself right now. Yeah, I love sports bras. I wear them more than regular bras. Until I can get my coin together for some Savage X Fenty, sports bras are going to be the wave. But after this quarantine, all my under things are coming from Savage X Fenty. 4-year-old, I can't say anything. I held on to Morphe palettes for about, I just did a whole, I think the only Morphe palettes I still own are like the OG, like when they first launched Jaclyn Hill palettes, and I did buy the volume 2. I caved. I love it. I think it's good quality. I'm not going to do a review on it because I don't want people coming for my neck but also I don't have my makeup mirror. But yeah, 4-year-old eyeshadow. But yeah, I know people who are like, I've had this makeup. I think Samantha Ravindall did a video where she was like using makeup that's 5 years old. I think that's, but yeah, you have to get up. Yeah, you do. That was one of the I think the second week I started working from home, John Mayer did a lot an IG live, and that was the advice that he gave out. He was like, get up, take a shower, and get dressed every day, because if you let yourself just be in pajamas all day, your brain will associate this with vacation mode and you won't be able to. That's what I try to do. Like I said, that's one of the reasons I still do my makeup. Also because it helps my mental health, but you know, it's a walking meditation for me, but it helps me stay in a routine. I'm still putting on clothes. I actually started wearing some of my work dresses around the house. One, because I didn't get a chance to wear them to work before this happened. I was saving them for the spring and summer. And I felt amazing. It actually helped me feel real amazing, even if I'm just sitting in the house. So yeah, shower, do your skincare, you know, do a clay mask, do a face mask, deep condition your hair, detangle that shit. Like, take care of yourself as best you can. Yeah, that's Princess. This girl has been with me since 2012. So she's about 9 years old. And she has been with me through the best and the worst. And I don't know if she's ever forgiven me for putting her on the flight from New York to California, but but she's my familiar, and I love her. I love her so much. I wanted another kitty, but we have a 2-animal limit in the apartment. So maybe possibly when I have my own place, I'll adopt another cat. Because I don't know, I was so nervous putting her on the plane. I actually asked friends who had moved from New York to LA and had taken their cats with them what they did. And they actually took their cat to a vet and had their vet give them sedatives for her. And I was like, yeah, I should probably do that. She was actually okay when the plane was in the air, but if we hit any turbulence, she lost her mind. And, but now she's fine. Now, it's been, oh goodness, we're damn near in May. And so, so I think she's gotten over that. I think the next move we have will be, she'll be in her carrier, but it'll be in a car. She didn't actually do that great when we were in the car going to the airport. So I don't know how she's going to deal with that, but maybe that's how I'll take her to the vet and be like, just give me some, or give her, they have like pet approved CBD oil that I can give her. Like, here, just take this treat and chill out until we get to where we're going. But yeah, she moved. She's been it's weird because I think she's mad because I've started letting Pancakes in the room with me, so she's not out here in the living room by herself all day. And maybe just a little bit. So, what's going on in your lives, guys? Any questions for me? What's tea? I do have my next 3 videos for the week planned. You know what I found out this week, though? I thought you could schedule more than 1 video at a time, and you can't. So I recorded a video on Monday because I had the energy to, and that was supposed to go up on Thursday because I already had a video scheduled to go up on Tuesday, because my schedule for uploading now is Sunday, Tuesday, Thursday, and then I have my Friday night lives. And and it would and I contemplated making a video about it, but so many people used to watch her. I think I watched 4 uploads consistently because it was literally like, okay, noticing that some of the things she would say were just really outlandish. And I was like, I can't do this. And I unsubscribed. And now I'm glad I did, because I'm just like, I had no idea about that horrible video of her. I'm not even a BTS fan. Like, I think I've missed that wave of being a K-pop fan. But just to be like, just watching the clips of that video in people's videos, I'm like, who says that? That whole, how do you people tell them apart? Like, what are you doing? And then the whole, just everything. It's toxic, and the misinformation and the damage that you do when you talk about, if you're not going to do this, then why bring it up? Like, how can one person be so callous? And then have you heard of like where now D'Angelo Wallace figured out that she's actually 39 and not 35? I'm just like, how are you a year older than me and acting like this? Like, listen, I would love nothing more than to maintain the clicks and views that I got on my videos, like I got on my Trisha videos. But one, I'm not here to just create drama for the sake of likes and clicks. Like, there is more going on in my own life and in the world for me to just be like, look, because honestly, I could come for a few people. I had a thought like, you know, I could just create a whole separate channel and criticize every single thing that Trisha does, and I know I'd get clicks, but I'm not here for that because we all know who she is. But to just be like, to blatantly make up stuff. And then I saw that video where I forgot who put it in their video, where she tells the story about where she made out with Harry Styles. And then in like the next video, she got mad at her subscribers because they're like, oh, I can tell you that this person told me this story. But if I tell you something that happens to me, you guys are like, no, you know, that didn't really happen. Like, I was there, so you guys have to believe me. Like, I could never be that type of person. Like, that's like me sitting here and putting out in these YouTube streets that I slept with Henry Cavill. And you guys couldn't question it because you're not here. You know, and there's no way for me to prove it, and there's no way for you to disprove it. But I'm not going to sit here and make up lies. Now, trust me, there's a few of you who are some of my close friends that if it did happen, I'd be sliding into your DMs. Trust and believe. But did I watch James Charles show? Was it on like regular YouTube? Was it on his channel, or was it on YouTube Premium? Because I have not given YouTube my $10 a month to watch premium content. But I honestly think that part of me wants to watch it. I don't know if I can, because I actually used to follow James Charles. I think I still follow him on Twitter, but I used to be subscribed to him. And then it was just like he was too much for me. Like, he's creative and I do love his looks, but his energy was just too much for me. And so I don't know, but I'm hearing from the people who have watched it today, I'm hearing a lot of people be like, oh yeah, this is really well made and everything. So if it's on like his YouTube channel or just somewhere that I can watch it, somebody got pretty for you guys. AJ's here.
She got me video games.
His birthday's tomorrow. Did you see the other one?
Yes, I did. Girl.
What?
Spoil me.
I had to. It was the spirit moved me. I was like, you know, this is an unprecedented time, and Lord knows how much you spent on me the last birthday we had in New York of mine. So, so
I don't keep track.
Exactly. So it doesn't matter.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. Am I interrupting?
No. We were talking about there's a beauty influencer by the name of James Charles, and he has a show on YouTube. I think it's on YouTube Premium. I don't know. Somebody let me know if it's on his channel or if it's on YouTube Premium, where it's like the instant influencer. It's like basically like an America's Next Top Model to be like the next like beauty guru.
Oh.
So. Oh, there's my girl.
Thank you, Tanya. Thank you, Gretchen.
So yeah. Yeah. So, but I haven't watched it. A lot of my people have watched it, and I just haven't had the opportunity because I don't know if it's on his channel or if it's on YouTube Premium, and I have not yet caved in and given YouTube my $10 a month to watch YouTube ad-free. But I think I'm breaking down. I think I might be broken down and be like, just take it. I can't.
I think the last thing I saw where they had Guru in the title was with Mike Myers, and never again.
Well, that's what they call the makeup beauty influencers, with the beauty gurus. That's why I make the joke like the booty guru.
Oh,
so,
yeah.
So it's for everyone, but with ads. Okay, is it on his channel, or do I just go to like the YouTube search bar and go and just watch Instant Influencer? Because I mean, I'll watch it and talk about it if people want me to. It's on his channel. Okay. All right. So if people want me to watch it and give my thoughts,
your critiques.
Yeah. Is it like a whole series, or is it just like, or is it like is it a weekly series, or is it just all like all their? Maybe I should just watch it myself. Okay.
Because my stomach is praying for it.
I'm gonna move the camera down. Okay. Because
No,
I feel like
you show my fat.
sit up. Regular regular users get a slow release, but if you have premium, you get okay. So it's like Netflix versus cable. Cable, you have to wait for one episode every week. Okay. YouTube might go ahead and get my $10. I don't want to skip ads. I don't want to get up and keep skipping ads. On my phone, it's different. I don't care, but so they might get my $10 a month. Watch me lie. But I think another thing that stopped me from getting YouTube Premium is I know that creators do still make money off of YouTube Premium. If you watch it and if you watch their content and you have YouTube Premium, I know they still get a cut of that, but it might be less. I don't know how that works, but so I'm like just trying to I just want to support my people, but I guess I'm not supporting them if I skip ads. So maybe it doesn't even matter. Oh, Gretchen likes your shirt.
Thank you.
AJ is a huge Superman fan.
Huge comic book, but yeah, most of my shirts are either Superman or Harley Quinn or Muppets.
Not that I would encourage people to spend money at this time, but if you get premium, creators will still get money if they get demonetized. Okay. Yeah, because I think my live from last week was a little too racy, so
Sorry.
It's okay. But actually, no. Did you guys hear? You might not have, because unless you have a channel, now they're going to let you rate your own content to see if it gets monetized. They're like, if you can go through and be like, do you think this is advertiser friendly? I got the email yesterday where it's like, if you think this is viable for monetization, I'm like, how?
So what if it isn't, but you say yes anyway?
I don't know. I have to go back and reread the email. I'm wondering if there's like a checklist. Like, does it involve this? Does it involve this? Does it involve this? So I think that's what it might be.
What's that say?
Bad idea because yeah, Jake Pauls do exist. Okay, did we all see that gross picture? And it's not even a gross picture of Jake Paul because of his pose. It's his feet. Okay? It's like, sir, you are not like, my patience with straight men and grooming is non-existent.
I'm gonna Google Jake Paul.
Oh, that's right. AJ's not up in this, so he has no idea who the Paul brothers are.
Oh, there's more than one.
Yeah, there's a younger one and an older one. Logan is the older one, but it's just like really.
So he's a boxer?
He's done boxing events against other YouTubers.
Okay.
So that's Logan and that's Jake. He's not a professional boxer.
Okay.
But he's a YouTuber. He used to be on the Disney Channel.
Did he now?
Yeah.
They look like all the white blonde jocks that we went to high school with. Well, not all of them.
Are you truly a boxer if you never win? I mean, if you get in the ring, he's not a professional boxer. Like, honestly, if that was the path that he wanted to take, I would support it 100%. I wouldn't watch a match, but I would support it. I would respect him like that much more than I do now, which is nil. But let me see.
You could be a boxer and not win any matches. You'd be a dog, though.
He's gross. His brother is even worse, but I haven't really heard a lot about Logan, like, thankfully. Oh my God, knock on wood. I don't want any of them to come back up in conversation. Like, I think my fave, Bradley Martin, had a falling out with him because I haven't heard anything about them hanging out. and he interviewed somebody that had a falling out with Logan. So who knows? What was I talking about before that?
Well, you said Logan, and it made me think of Wolverine.
Don't disrespect Wolverine like that ever again.
The movie's name was Logan.
I know, but we're not going to associate Logan ever fight each. I don't care, but I know Jake fought Deji and Logan fought KSI, but did Jake and Logan fight each other? How about that? Creators. I'm so glad we had this time together. Okay, help us rate your content. Self-certification is live. Self-certification gives you more control over your video's monetization. I'm reading where she made a whole diss track against Jake with his brother Logan, but yeah, and I did watch the Shane Dawson series with Jake, and he was like, yeah, I was really hurt that she messed around with my older brother, and I'm like, the dynamics in that family, oh my God, will rely on your input, and more likely it is that your video will be accurately monetized.
Accurately.
All right, so I want to see what these questions are.
Is this you?
Oh, well, there's a whole, they send you like a little video explaining it. So I will watch that later. And I am filming and will upload on Sunday. So I guess there are questions that I'm going to have to answer. And I'm pretty sure it's going to be like, are there kids in this video? Do you talk about this, and this? Is there copyrighted music in this video? Stuff like that.
Do you use the word moist?
Cannot stand the sounds of certain words. Just like there are people who can't who it like physically hurts them when they hear other people eating. But stop. But they're mad at you for saying moist. I did not encourage that. I have no problem with the word, but I know there are people who just don't like it. So it is what it is. Didn't I say something on the last slide? Because now my brain is stuck on the, like, if I had to interact with the Pauls, it'd be like, listen, I don't care. It's like blah blah blah. I don't care. He is a douche, like 100% certified douchebag. Both him, all of them. Like the only one I could even think to vibe with would be the mom, but then she's just like overly involved. Yeah. And see, people keep putting them on my timeline, and I feel like I'm going to have like the universe is going to pay me back for that, and then just. Okay. So maybe I will watch because people like mess. People like mess. That's probably why people just love mess. They love drama, and that's not to slam anybody. Like, do you get it where you can?
That's
like,
why my mom loves those housewife shows.
Yeah. Because we live. I mean, I'm a victim of it too. I'm one of those people that I love ratchet TV. I love trash TV. I watch we love true crime documentaries either because we want to try to solve the case or
figure out how to hide the body.
Exactly. Like I sit here watch Deadly Women. Like, what makes a woman kill? Oh, thank you, Gretchen. I don't know why I believe I'll be famous when still at my big age of 38, and then I'm going to have to put my accounts on private. I'm going to have to put like my personal accounts on private and then have like separate professional accounts where I interact like with my fans and stuff. Yeah. That's like my verified accounts. Oh my goodness. Can you I'm watching Jackie Aina on my timeline talking about how Naomi Campbell confirmed the super chats.
What's a super chat?
Where people can send me funds. Oh wow. How do I? Okay, I'll have to set that. How do I not have? I don't know how to set up super chats. I thought
maybe you just got to talk to me.
I thought that. I mean, pay me, but. Oh, okay. Well. Is there like I'll look it up. Maybe it's in the studio where it's like here to turn on super chats.
We'll Google it.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll figure out how to send super. Not how to send. I know how to send super chats, but how to set it up later. Yeah, AJ's a special breed. That's why I keep him around. I would no, but honestly, like I said, I spoiled him for his birthday this year because I would literally lose my mind without this one. So, what did we do before Google?
We listened to our grandparents.
We listened to grandparents. We had Encyclopedia Britannica.
Yeah.
Do you remember? I'm old enough to remember those damn Encyclopedia Britannica commercials. I remember that one where it's just like he had a report due on space and then bought the encyclopedia. I think that I made that ebonically clear. I was like, did this man just say ebonic? But
Oblong escargot. I'm bilateral.
I don't eat meat because I'm like a veterinarian. Oh God. Yeah, I shouldn't take time to. Let me not open that browser in front of Anthony Juan.
Ooh.
If I want this chat to be demonetized.
What did you just do? No, now go back. I have to know what that was.
No, you don't have to know anything.
I just said it because you love.
I'll be 54 in May. Gretchen, no way.
Girl. What day in May? Happy birthday coming up.
Yeah, what day in May? I know I always say happy birthday. I don't have it memorized when your birthday is, Gretchen.
What day in May is your birthday? So we can say happy birthday.
May 11th. Oh, okay. She's a Taurus too.
Moo.
Oh, okay. There's a YouTube video on how to set up super chats.
Wait, do bulls moo?
Yes. They're not two separate animals. Oh my God.
Oh. Hi.
He's in weekend mode, y'all. All day, apparently. You're not going to know what to do with yourself with all
those games to play. Duples.
Actually, somebody on Twitter was like, I was today years old when I found out that bulls are just male cows and they're not two separate animals or two separate species of animals. I'm like, where has the education system failed? Oh my God.
It's right there in the back of the.
No, Solar, it's fine. Listen, where are we gonna go? We'll figure that out later because I don't want to. Hello, Caroline.
Sweet Caroline.
Or Carolyn.
Oh, Carolyn.
I don't. If I butchered your name, I apologize, babe.
Sorry.
But I'm glad people are here. Listen, we're just here to party. We're just here to chat. Keep each other sane in these crazy times. Maybe that's how we should open the chats from now on. Oh goodness. Oh, it is Caroline. Okay. But yeah, no, I mean, I don't want to bite off Jackie Aina and have, like, because I can't do that with my name, like how she opens her videos with Jackie. I'll figure something else out. Once I get to 3,000 subscribers, I'll hire somebody to do some theme music for me. Some, I don't know. Maybe, what milestone is it?
Say Desiree, and what do you say? I'm glad that you came here to slay. What? Wicca.
I can't. Oh, yeah. So now I'm going to have to watch Instant Influencer. Oh, it's so funny because I have videos on this channel of me attempting.
Why you mentioning that made me think of those memes that start with no one. Absolutely no one. And then make up.
I watched the Grammy special the other night for Prince. Yeah.
Wow.
They did it because it's too much. Sometimes I lose entire, but the train of thought gets derailed because this one comes in and slams into the track.
It goes into a completely different station.
Nope. Do you want more rhythm and beats? No, what's her name? She's going to come in here and copyright claim her.
Oh,
I'm just kidding.
what was her name again?
I can't remember. Oh wait! Oh my god! I think it's already passed. But like, don't they have like the celebrity RuPaul list tonight? I think the celebrity drag race dropped tonight.
There's a celebrity drag race?
Yeah.
Oh.
We're gonna have to. You know what? I might have to talk about that. I know Jake Yonsei TV has his whole channel where he talks about drag queen drama. But I would love to talk. I think it's like I think it's like 3 hours.
Oh, 3 hours of drag race.
But I don't know who. Did anybody know who the celebrities are? I wonder if I can find it online.
Harvey Firestein.
Oh,
He's been there and done that.
Oh, see, no, that's not fair.
What?
She asked me if I like Michael or Prince better. I will not
That's
choose.
mean.
I will not choose because both had. I will say I was able to see because Michael stopped touring, but I was able to see Prince live. I saw him on his Musicology tour. So seeing Prince live was a revelation. I refuse to pick between Michael and Prince because they were both great in their own ways. What a lot of people don't realize about Michael was that he was also
Hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. He was also a multi-instrumentalist, but Prince was just more out in the open because he always played the guitar. You saw him at his piano. You didn't really see that with Michael because Michael was like, I'm gonna be out here dancing. That's what I do.
And he was a great dancer.
Yeah, and he wasn't even, nobody in his family was professionally trained. Like they didn't go to dance school. They didn't take dance classes. That's just what they did. And Michael worked with the most amazing choreographers he could all the time. Even young up and coming choreographers. Like for Remember the Time, he worked with a choreographer who went on to choreograph the Backstreet Boys. So, I know it's about to be mean. It's like some people might consider that a downgrade, but Remember the Time is one of my favorite music videos. They both were. Their music videos.
That was Eddie Murphy.
Yeah.
In the video.
Like they were both iconic in their own ways, and I'm sad that they're both gone. Like I cried when Michael died. I cried when Prince passed because both of them were so unexpected, and they both died of the same thing. Like people love to pit them against each other, but they both died of drug overdoses. So, yeah. Like I can't. But Prince was every bit a Gemini, which is one of the things that makes me nervous about dating Chris Evans. Because Chris Evans is also a Gemini. So, yeah, Sheila E. is timeless. She's, makes me want to call my brother. But yeah, because when I went to the Prince concert, I was with my brother. And we both, the last song he sang was Purple Rain. My brother and I are just sitting here crying like I love you, Tony. It's just, Idanya's here. Hi, honey.
Idanya.
It's almost 10 o'clock over there. This baby is up to talk to her auntie.
Why are you awake?
Well, she doesn't have school. You know what, Brian? You would make the perfect Prince because he was short like you. I was about to ask if
you got to do that perm.
Yeah, you would have to put your hair up. Ooh, I could loan you a head wrap. Get you some heels. Yas. Can I be your Apollonia though?
Oh god.
Oh goodness. That'd be hilarious. That would be so hilarious. I'd have to trim down though to be any one of Prince's girls, but walk around with a boombox playing When Doves Cry.
I love that song.
I love it too. I love that song. I hated the Genuine cover of it. No. But Prince, I listened to that too once this all started. Like I had a whole day where I listened to nothing but Prince. I want to become a TikTok e-boy. Okay, so AJ loves TikTok.
I thought it was another dub smash thing where like everything was just lip synced to, and no, it's something completely different.
Yeah, but I deleted it from my phone because there's a lot of racist stuff that happens on TikTok that TikTok just lets stand. Because TikTok is like the Wild West. And I was like, yeah, okay. But I will watch whatever videos you send me. Though.
I just look for the funny stuff.
There's one that he sent me that I've been listening to at least 2-3 times a day.
I'm gonna pet that dog.
Oh my God.
Pet that dog. Pet that dog. Pet that dog. I'm gonna pet that dog.
Oh, let's see. Oh, Gretchen asked what you're going to do for your birthday.
Well, I first planned to sleep in.
But
I was looking forward to that. That's been taken away because
we will get into that.
Well, to make a long story short, we've been having trouble with packages being delivered here via the post office, and USPS notified us that for how long? A month more? Unforeseeable future, that they will no longer deliver to our apartment complex. So if you want it, you got to come get it at the post office. So we are going to be waking our lovely asses up and leaving at 7 a.m. to make sure that we are
in line.
Yeah.
When they open at 9.
Yeah.
To get our stuff.
Good God.
And which means I'm going to have to do that again next week because I have packages still on their way to me.
So that is what I will be doing with my birthday, waiting in line for the post office.
But we still have a lovely breakfast.
But we also still have a lovely breakfast that we will probably eat for lunch by the time we get back.
So you'll have a breakfast brunch.
We have a brunch fest.
Brunch. Brunch fest.
Brunch fest, because we're gonna eat it quick.
Stop. Yeah, it is. And here's the thing, like we didn't even get a notification. It was literally like our roommate Corey had to put in a complaint with the Postmaster General, and they got back to him saying, yeah, all of your packages are being held at the post office until further notice. We were like, it would have been fantastic had we been told, because we're just seeing our tracking come in and be like, we tried to deliver, we will try to redeliver, and nada.
Mm-hmm. So that's one thing for the birthday. But I also did stop by the supermarket on the way home and picked up some sangria, like big jug, and a couple of some of my favorite foods or things that I'll enjoy to eat.
143. Do I know? Doesn't that mean I love you, Idanya? 143?
I don't know. I thought it was 3,000.
Well, that's what I say. It's like I love you 3,000. Yes. Yeah, it's 10 o'clock. Go to bed. So yes, sangria. Sangria will be consumed this weekend. But yeah, see, now Brian's here. Now I want to talk about cosplay.
Mm-hmm.
No one said nothing about church.
Cosplay church.
Can you see that? Let's have somebody dressed like Santa. Hallelujah! They pass around the collection offering. It's just gold rings.
Let us raise our hands.
It's like somebody cosplaying Dr. Robotnik just floating around.
Somebody dressed
Sailor Moon and the Sailor Scouts of the choir.
You have
fighting evil by moonlight, winning love by daylight.
Choir.
Never running from a real fight. He is the one named Jesus Christ. Can you
imagine someone coming out in Rafiki cosplay? It's like, we give all our thanks to Santa Sana Squash Banana.
The sermon did Tony like the sacrifices of Tony Stark. Oh, great. Okay, Gretchen, you have to watch Tiger King because it is insanity and it's the best type of insanity. Just because you refuse, I've stopped trying with you, but I can save
You
Gretchen.
can save
Yes,
going to
we should. You know,
ruin her.
we've been in a musical. We've been in musicals together. I don't know if we could sit down and write one. That sounds like a lot of work.
Should be Amy.
There should be a music. You know, if we could, I wish I was more musically inclined, so as like playing instruments and stuff, because I think we actually would be a pretty funny band. Could like make jokes in between songs. He's the one man, Jesus Christ. He's the one. It's like turn in chapter. It's like turn in your comics to.
Oh my God. Could you imagine like the gamers in the church genuflecting? And it's like, and amen. Down, up, down, left, right. A, B, start.
They have Mario Karts instead of baking sales.
Oh God. Forgive me. I hope you find this funny.
He made you this way. It's fine. Oh, this would be like church. Like it'd be for the. You know what it would be? It would be for the people who feel guilty not going to church because they're choosing to go to cons. They should have like a separate room with cons. If you would like to worship.
Even if you're dressed as a villain. It's like, yes, Malekith, come in. Yes, Red Skull, please. Now I understand, you're coming in low key, but
it's like, yes, Sephiroth, you have to leave this. It's like, yes, come in.
Leave the saber.
Yes, Luigi, how are you? He's not a villain, but still, with that red turtle shell, it's like Bowser.
That's on my seat.
It's like Bowser, Donkey Kong, leave the red turtle shells on the side. Thank you. Come heave ho.
Musical comedians like who?
I don't know who that is. Have you ever considered starting a gaming channel?
Do
you need a restart? Like down.
I actually opened a new YouTube channel just for like, stuff that I wanted to film. I wanted to do like maybe some singing stuff, cooking, baking, puppetry related things, but finding peace to do all of that is complicated.
It's in short
supply. So
supply.
eventually I will make my first introductory video on my first YouTube channel.
And you also need like a certain type of setup for a gaming channel as well.
Yeah.
So
I don't know. I've seen people have like those kinds of setups. I don't have that kind of money or space. So if it's just me holding my phone up to the television screen so you can see it, and that's probably the extent of my gaming channel.
Yeah.
Let's see.
Oh, Brian.
What is that? Just to like get ideas in my head of what I would like, but I've never made a puppet, so that would be awesome. I'm mad that we never got to collaborate on any projects before we moved.
Brian was going through it.
Yes, was and is to come.
He seems to be doing better now since he is going all up and through my makeup pics, telling me how beautiful I am. I love you, Brian.
Aww.
My makeup yesterday was exceptionally fire, so I didn't put any makeup on today because I fell asleep in it. And the universe punished me by giving me a nightmare. So I decided to keep.
Why? What did your cat do?
Leave her alone. But and no, Deadpool would be allowed in church. I mean, well, no, because he's got the pottiest of mouths. So, but Deadpool is my comic book boyfriend. The actual character, not Ryan Reynolds. He is married to Blake Lively, and we respect marriages in this house. So no, I love, you know how much I love Deadpool. No, you haven't, Brian.
Ooh, called out on live. I know.
Quite a few times. It's okay though.
He's called me dashing once, but that was only because I was in Doctor Who cosplay and he liked my scarf.
You do cut a very dashing figure.
Thank you. It's when the razor comes up to the right angle.
I had a dream I kept getting out because my parents kept leaving the door open, and I swore at them in the dream, and we weren't allowed to swear, so I woke up in shock at dream swearing. He does clean up nicely. My dream was weird, like not. I'm not even gonna get into it because I might get demonetized. Like, there's nothing like sexual happening. It's just it was violent in a lot of weird ways. So
I don't even remember mine before. Like, I know I dreamed a dream in time gone by when hope was high and life worth living.
I saw it.
Yay! I have a Doctor Who fan.
It came.
Solar. Yay!
Meanwhile, I'm over here listening to all kinds of remixes of One Day More, so I can't even be mad at that. I dreamt that strawberries tasted like peach. Man, what kind of cravings? See,
hey,
I know.
Look, there are days where I get a craving for a nice peach too.
Stop.
What? It's fruit.
You know what? I know what caused my nightmare. It's because I had a bowl of cereal before going to bed, and I just.
What? Them honey bunches of oats just hit you in the wrong way?
No, it was the Special K.
Oh, then it was a special dream.
I'm trying to dream about Chris Evans. I'm not trying to dream about people being chased by abusive exes. That's basically what the dream was.
Have you ever had power over the subject matter of your dreams?
There have been times where actually one of the dreams I had a couple weeks ago I had control over. Where it's like I wanted somebody to show up and they did. There are times where I've shouted in the middle of a nightmare, like, I know this isn't real. And nobody can hurt me. And then I just woke up and I was like, but I've never really lucid dreamed. Get the book of dreams. I'm not ordering anything right now.
Violent dreams. Currently in my daydream plot, I've been kidnapped for ransom.
Yeesh.
Damn. How much?
Stop.
I'll say, even though like normally I don't usually remember my dreams or they don't feel that strong or vivid, but there have been times where I've had trouble sleeping. So I would no longer do, but would take a melatonin, extra strength to help me knock out. First of all, this whatever special sleep aid melatonin extra strength that I got, where it was supposed to be where the outer coating would help you fall asleep faster, and then whatever the inside of the pill would help you stay asleep longer or in deep sleep. But it put me in such a state where I think my body was a little too relaxed, first of all. And so I would feel like I'd be short on breath. Like, I almost had a stroke or a heart attack or something. And it was terrifying, like melatonin's supposed to. And nightmares. Mm-hmm. It would give me nightmares. And I would wake up sweating and terrified. So I don't take melatonin anymore.
Yeah. That same thing happened to me. Like, I took it one night because I knew I had an interview coming up, the interview for the job that I have now. And I was like, I haven't been sleeping well, so let me take a melatonin. And I had nightmares. I was like,
into a dragon?
You used to live with one.
I know. And as jacked up as my teeth are, I could be toothless.
I loved the last movie.
It was nice.
I love that whole trilogy.
We still haven't seen the other movie that those creators did, Abominable.
Oh, true.
I think I have that on the hard drive.
We'll figure that out.
Mm-hmm.
We have a lot of movies to watch, but it's a time thing. I'm the only one that's home all day. Why are you biting me?
Because sometimes you just want a tasty snack.
Straight men don't talk to me like this. It's not, if they do, it's creepy because it's always guys that I don't. It's always guys that I don't know. Like if it's straight men that I know and have like a history with, if they talk to me like that, that's fine. But people with freckles and people with red hair are just they're just picked on so much, and I wish it would stop.
I love red hair.
And people are like painting like faux freckles on when they do their makeup too, and it's like just calm down, guys.
Or like that drag queen.
Yeah. No, not like that. Like they'll take like a really fine point eyeliner, or there's actually a product called Freck where you can just it's like a very small pinpoint. You can just put freckles on your face, faux freckles on your face.
Vocals.
Makes no sense. No sense whatsoever, but whatever. Tis what it is. I don't want to do freckles, but some people use henna. Yeah, I don't. I think people who have freckles are adorable. I don't want to sit there and I already put on enough makeup. I don't. No. It's like, no, I don't need to add anything. I don't even add a beauty mark. I used to do that. I used to add a beauty mark. I don't need to. I've got beauty marks on my lips. I don't need to do.
Hello, Kat. Did you tire yourself coming down the hallway?
Yeah, she's like, I'm just going to lay right here. Oh. Yeah, I've seen my mom in my dreams. I think maybe a couple months after she first passed, she came to argue with me. I'm like, yep, that's mom. But I've seen her in a couple of my dreams. I'm pretty sure her birthday is July 31st, the anniversary of the day we moved here. So I'm pretty sure I'll see her. You know what? I need to buy more hummingbird nectar because I miss my hummingbirds.
And now that it's getting warmer,
yeah,
they'll be coming out more.
Oh, well, that's good. That's good. You know that she's safe and she's happy. I would like my mom to come to a dream and for her to tell me that she's haunting my ex. Because she promised him if he hurt me, she would. So I'm just like, Mom, you saw it. You saw all of it. I'm over it. I really am. But there's just that little part of me that wants to know that
He's suffering?
not suffering, that just his life is not going as well as it could have been had he not screwed me over.
God's timing is always right.
That TikTok, that's one of the ones I like. Like, and I'm not saying he deserved it, but I'm saying God's timing is always right. I'm still friends with his best friend, who actually wants me to come visit once this is all over. So, especially since he's going through a divorce. But we'll see what happens then. He's actually sent me pictures of him from back in high school today. And I was like, oh my God, you look like a Backstreet Boy. Because he had like the bowl cut and David's tall as hell. And I was like, maybe that's why I loved you, because you looked like a Backstreet Boy. Oh, but he's a tasty daddy now. He's got the
He doesn't have a bowl cut anymore?
No, he's got this wonderful gray hair and the grays in his beard. And it's like, what's good? I need to stop. He's going through a divorce. He's got stuff going on, and he's my ex. Well, I knew him before I knew Will, so that doesn't matter. So, but nothing's happening. He lives on the East Coast. Just so. Anyway.
So the salt and pepper does it for you, huh?
You know this
because y'all like to season your food. Is that going to demonetize
No,
you? I
it's
hope
not.
not. Okay.
It's not gonna it's like, so the salt and pepper does it for you. Mm-hmm. Why? Because y'all like to season your food. I'm gonna tell him that too. I'm gonna tell him that.
You like your food seasoned. That's all.
But you know, like when I see Zachary Levi and I see like he's got the Mr. Fantastic thing going on, I was just like, well, because I like the distinguished look. Like I can't wait till Chris starts getting some grays coming in.
If my gray comes in,
he shaved his head
like
for
here,
quarantine, but
or if it's like patched here or here, that'd be great. But right now, that's growing randomly like weeds in the
same
garden.
here. Like when I'm oiling my scalp, like I can see the strands, but it's not like in one place yet. I think I'll look glorious when my fro is fully gray,
Hi.
but that's going to take a long time.
This doesn't work for you.
In her time. But yeah, like when Henry starts going gray, he might get wrinkly though, but
Super.
no, AJ has not had any sangria yet.
No, this is natural.
This is just how he is.
This was fruit punch.
Oh, he's normally not this way. No, he's hyped because like I said, his birthday is tomorrow. I blessed him today, so he's extra. I like I think it's because as I'm getting old, also because I want to have babies and men that just look like daddy. It just that distinguished like. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a cruel joke of the universe. I'm gonna say this. I think it's a cruel joke of the universe that the men that I lust after in Hollywood are all men who want to be husbands and want to be fathers, and the universe is keeping them away from me. It's just not, because that's what I want. It's just not fair. I meet men out here in the wild. They're either already married or they're like, oh, marriage is just a piece of paper. I'm like, really? Okay.
She's ready to find that one that the
No,
babies.
I don't even. I don't know. Because there's so much about pregnancy that I don't know.
Sorry.
I don't know if I could go through that on my own. Like that first ultrasound, like hearing the heartbeat for the first time, and that it's all of that. Like I want that whole experience.
AJ, behave yourself.
So I mean, adoption is an option. As expensive, actually, any mode of becoming a parent that's not any way of becoming a parent that's not penis in vagina is expensive.
I would like to think so.
AJ would be a great parent. Oh, of course. Oh, a godparent.
Godparent. Yeah. Unless that was a typo and you meant good parent.
AJ would be a good parent, and he would be the godparent. I'm actually godfather. Yeah, he'd be the godfather of my child.
You bring your children to me, and I will teach them how to bake cookies.
That's not the godfather.
That's not the godfather. That's like Droopy.
That's exactly what it was. That's Droopy. What are you doing? Exactly. That's better. The Godfather.
I will fill
Like
your children with sugar and give them back to you.
That's the Godfather. It's like, you want justice? This is not justice. Your toy is still working. That's. I'm not going to knock off your younger brother because he's playing with your toy.
You come to me on the day of this play date.
You don't even have the decency to call me Godfather. It's like, and then your enemies will become my enemies and they would fear you. And my child goes outside. My godfather says you should fear him.
All the kids on the playground.
I come home. Why are all these children crying?
Oh,
What did you do?
nothing.
No, and then he switched families where it's like he found a family, like the mother and father were both scientists,
I think so.
and they had like the obnoxious kid. And then so he switched because he's like, those are my perfect parents. These people aren't supposed to be my parents. But then he found out that he missed his parents.
Yeah.
And they switched him back. That's what it would be. Where it's like, because the kid with the scientist parents was never allowed to have sugar. And then they give Dexter sugar indiscriminately. So like the kid was just bouncing off the wall. That's what it would be. I'd come home to pick up my kids. My kid is like one of those bouncy balls that you get from a vending machine at a restaurant. Bing, 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 tilt. Like, like a pinball machine. It'd be like, what are you doing? My child is at home, like, and then I would get that.
I
It's
have
like
not seen the play of The Godfather, or The Good Father, or The Godfather. The Good Godfather.
The Good Father. No, I didn't hear that. I haven't heard of that. I need to look that up. But no, it's like my kid wouldn't be able to put my kid down to sleep. Get into arguments. Uncle AJ does that at my
child to sleep.
It's like Uncle AJ lets us do that. Well, you're not at Uncle AJ's house, are you? And that would be Chris. It wouldn't even be me. I'd just be over here like
Chris Evans would be so mad with me messing with his kids and messing with him through his children.
I already have like visions of, because I've already told
It's like you're gonna get spanked by America's child.
like, babe, I need you to go in the other room. You don't need to hear what's about to happen. Anthony.
What?
But like I already have visions. Like if first of all, whomever asks for my hand in marriage, since my father is no longer in my life by choice. He'll have to go through this one, and he'll have to go through my brother and my nephew. My nephew, who is about to be 16 years old in oh my God, in almost 2 months, almost exactly 2 months, my nephew will be 16 years old. But I'll get to your question in a second. But like I already have like visions. My 16-year-old nephew, who when all this is over in the next few years, oh my God, can you imagine if I meet somebody and Demetrius is an adult? He's 18 years old, and he's on the phone or in person with Chris. I can already hear my nephew being like, "Listen, I love my auntie, and I need you to realize that. I also need you to realize if you hurt her, I'm gonna have to be the one."
He's gonna be
to
like
whip America's ass.
A grown version of that Doritos commercial.
Exactly. And the scary thing is that they're the exact same height. Chris is 6 foot and Demetrius is now 6 foot. And Demetrius is not finished growing, so I'm terrified.
It's like, keep your hand off my auntie. Keep your hand off my Doritos.
And Chris's nickname is Dorito because he's shaped like one from.
And he's cheesy.
He is quite.
You might think he's a Cool Ranch, but.
Do you get nervous when people look at your phone? Like what notifications pop up or what photos are in your library? Okay, again, this is me and my visions of the future. Like I tend to have, so I'll show you what my.
What you were looking at earlier, you didn't want me to say?
No.
Oh.
I have a lot of porn on my thing. But so that's Chris as my home screen. I'm so terrified because the universe has joy. Be terrified.
It's like, here, let me see, let me give you my digits. Oh, it's face activated.
It's like,
oh wait.
Well, he doesn't look like that anymore. He doesn't. Well, now he has the buzz cut, but I'm pretty sure it's grown out. Yeah. So I mean, that's fine. I know people who are in polyamorous marriages. So you can have both. Why not? I couldn't do that. I don't.
Polyamorous. That's when they have more than one parakeet, right?
No, dear. Unless that's what he calls it. But I couldn't do it, and not even because of jealous. That's just exhausting to me. Like to have to give attention to more than one person. I don't know. Yeah, I couldn't keep up with more than. That's why I don't know how my ex did it.
I mean, there are people out there who make their open relationships and poly things work, but I really just always wanted one.
Yeah, I just want one that just wants me. And I mean, I can't even find that. So what's the tea? I mean, obviously I can't find it right now. Oh Lord!
Come here, you. Come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Yes.
Food's here. So yeah, I mean, I actually had somebody. Oh, okay. I had somebody break down polyamory to me, and they did it in a way that really made it hit home for me, so I could understand like, oh, okay, and it really removed a lot of my misconceptions about it. But still, just not my thing. I don't think I could do it. I want somebody who wants me and only me. So that's to each their own. So yeah, tis what it is. And I'm an extrovert, so I could explain it. Okay, the way that it was explained to me was that no one person can fulfill every one of your needs because we're all multifaceted human beings. And so you find somebody who might not be as affectionate as you like, and you know that they're not going to change. So they're going to go over here. Sir, you will not demonetize this video. So you have some, you fall in love with somebody else who is more affectionate. So you get that from them instead of maybe your primary partner or whatever. That's just the way it was broken down to me. And again, to each their own. Like I have the friend I was talking about before who wants me to visit him. They opened up their marriage and now they're getting a divorce. So I know people in open and poly relationships that work for them because they have their own sets of rules and regulations. But yeah. And I think there's a certain level of trust that has to be there. Because you can be in a poly relationship and still cheat. It's like you have to, across all relationships, whether monogamous or polyamorous, communication is key. And there's no hiding. Once you lose trust, it's like my favorite Greek myth is the myth of Psyche and Cupid. And the book I read used their Roman names. But Cupid says this great line where he's fleeing from Psyche, and he says, "Love cannot live where there is no trust." So, yeah, I want cuddles too. I am severely touch deprived.
I'm not.
But
you want a hug?
No, I'm not touch deprived.
Oh,
but that's one of the side effects, and I'm going on a year without. But that's partly by choice and now involuntary. It's like I said, I feel like the universe heard me say that I wanted to be celibate for all of 2020 and was like, okay, girl, I got you. Rona. So anyway.
So this is your fault.
My bad.
Just because you don't want it,
Anyway.
doesn't mean nobody else want it.
Well, you were getting it, sir.
Flip it up and down in reverse. I don't know what the song says.
How do you?
Take a bit of mango.
Anyways, I think I have talked your ears off long enough. We're going on. Actually, this is shorter than my last one. It's an hour 25, but dinner is here and my stomach is rumbling. So I think we should call it a night. Any last minute questions? I will have a video up for you guys on Sunday. And that's it. If there's any topics that you would like me to speak about, you guys know how to reach me on Twitter at Grown Geek Girl if you don't know. I'm on Instagram, Slay Del Val. And I'll put up a community tab. So where you guys can send me your suggestions for topics that you want me to speak on in my videos. All right, guys. Good night. I love you all. Take care. And I will figure out how to turn on super chats. I love you guys. Bye.
What we are not going to do is give you demonetized. So I will